I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in a room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way, they got a proof. I got a gas, they running the fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. Sit it down, you gotta choose. I'm taking my spot, I'm doing food.
What's up?
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
It's taking the whole thing apart, bro. Every piece of panel on this.
So this Corvette's getting a color change. We're making all the black red. So I have to take apart the whole thing. Both bumpers, the doors. I just took apart this door right now.
Is Corvette stuff pretty easy to work on?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, they're not too complicated. There's no door handle either, so it's just the panel and the mirror and the molding. That's it. Other than that, these vents come out. Take the fuel door off. These come out. This whole bumper we're gonna take apart. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's real nice. So I just got started on it, and
You're gonna have Anthony help you?
yeah, he doesn't even want to try.
And, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but Anthony's really good at taking things apart.
Can you put it back together though?
No.
No.
Do I?
This thing is sick.
Absolutely.
What'd y'all do to it?
We worked on it for sure.
Yeah, worked on it.
For sure.
Yeah,
We did something to it.
that is something.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out. Hold on, let me see. Oh, there we go. That's why we got paperwork. We did a rear bumper.
Oh, there it is. Oh, the diffuser, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The diffuser.
Well, you can't even tell there's PPF on there.
No.
Well, let's take it outside.
Let's do it.
Hey everybody, back at you, another YouTube episode. I got this beautiful Audi R8 built by T1 Race Development, 2,400 horsepower to the wheels. We put some paint protection film on it. Just wanted you guys to check it out. And we're about to go inside. We're gonna have a great day. Let's go. Let's go say what's up, see what's going on in the shop. I hear the air filtration system going. Get the dust particles cleaned up in here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Morning, sir.
Morning. Like we didn't do that already? Forgot I wasn't here
Good
for a little
morning.
bit.
Buenos dias.
Yeah, it's buenos dias.
He said buenos dias.
Morning,
Morning.
YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, David.
What are you guys doing?
Getting more stuff for the shop.
Morning, Robert.
Making it more organized.
Morning, Nick. What'd I miss?
Nothing much. Just switched out the Mercedes, then went to JP, and now we're doing the Corvette.
Yeah. Sweet. Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning, man.
How are you?
Good, good. How about you, sir?
Good.
Everybody's busy. No talking.
Not talking aloud.
No talking aloud. I think something's in their ear.
Yeah.
What are you listening to in there, Kevin?
Nothing. He wasn't there.
Oh, so you got noise canceling?
Yeah.
That's why you don't respond.
Oh yeah. What's going on?
All right.
Where's our boss at?
I don't know. He's either over here or he's at lunch. It looks like a bunch of people might be at lunch right now.
How's the car coming along?
Oh, it's coming along. I'm happy to see it back in this bay.
Yeah.
Like I say, we don't have a lot of time to work on my own stuff, but as soon as I can, I fit it right back in. So it's taken forever, but we've got these side steps. These come with like a plastic piece here, and this is all chrome. So we had it paint matched to the vehicle, to the midnight package. So it looks a lot sharper. Our boss is actually going to do some final touch-ups on the paint correction. We bought some special little pads that adapt, and you can like hit these little bitty areas that you really can't hit with the regular buffer and polisher. So he's going to do a couple of finishing touches, and we're going to take the wheels off, ceramic coat them inside out, the calipers, all the paint and all the glass. So should be done in about 24 hours from now. Finally be able to take this puppy back on the road.
Looks like a brand new car.
I mean, yeah, we put a lot of love into it. If it was a customer car, we would have stayed on it the whole time till it was done, but unfortunately, Bill's got to get paid, and so we'll do a little bit, move back to the money, make sure customer timelines are being met. As soon as they are, we get a little bit of time back in on mine, but I'm just glad it's about to be done. I'm excited.
So how's everything at the shop looking? What are you seeing in July of 2025?
July of 2025. I mean, overall, things are good. Tweaking, trying to grow, growing pains. I think school starts in a couple weeks, and I feel like the majority of people have kids probably. They're getting ready for their kids to go back to school, so I feel like it got a little quieter than normal summer time. But we had a record-breaking May. We had a really great June, and July should be good. Just it's a little bit quieter, I think, because school's about to start. All right, so you're probably wondering what the rack over here is that Chewy's building so elegantly. Actually, we've been doing a bunch of disassembly on cars, something that we really never thought we would get into, because like the performance shops like this typically like disassemble the cars, the mechanic shops, and that's not something I ever wanted to do. Honestly, I still don't want to do it, but now that we're getting into the new, latest and greatest color paint protection films, and XPEL's even dropping their own right now as we speak, that's going on Santino's car, which, like we talked about last week, it's going to be the first one with XPEL film, retail customer. You can't even buy it yet, but we have it and it's going on there. So come over here, I'll show you what it's used for. Trim and everything to make the paint protection go behind these cracks so you can't see black. With clear, you don't have to worry about it because you know it's a black car. But to make this red, if we go all the way to the edge or whatnot, you're still gonna see black inside. So we're gonna drop this, put the film inside both sides so the car is red now when you put all that together, which means parts are coming off the vehicles. You gotta take everything apart. The mirrors, the door handles, the lights, the trim. So as we go, there's gonna be bumpers, all kinds of stuff off the car. And we gotta have racks for each car so we can keep it nice and neat and don't lose any parts. So we got the tubbies, we've got the bags. This is just getting started as we speak, so it's gonna be a lot. We've got like the stands for the bumpers and things like that. We're buying more. Actually, we may already bought more. Did we just buy more? Yeah. See, we just bought more. Look, there's more. So we're becoming a kind of a, yeah, I mean, a body shop, PPF shop. That's what the technology is taking us to. And I really am not a huge fan of it, but if that's what you got to do and that's what the, you know, everything's going, I mean, you got to do it right. Because what if people don't want the other stuff anymore? Times change, technology changes, and you don't know how to do this. So this time I'm trying to stay with the times and do it right away, fast. So whenever everybody jumps into this, we're gonna be light years ahead of them. We're gonna be doing them right while they're learning. And believe me, there's so much learning curve to this. When you take the cars apart, you have to recalibrate the cars. All the lights go off. The sensors don't work properly anymore. There's so much to doing this correct. So we're learning by the fire as we speak.
Where he did the PPF on it, and then he's saying like that wasn't there, that scratch wasn't there, like on a vintage Porsche, and it's like 10K in damages. The customer's telling or demanding him to pay for it.
Where were they from?
He said he was been here once just to like come visit.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. That's why you always take pictures of everything before you touch the car, because people get a car, even if it's like new or used, they don't see all the little imperfections because they see the whole car and they're excited. And then when you get the car and you touch it, even if you just do tint, they'll be like, this wasn't here, you did this, you did that, you messed up my bumper, you touched up the paint in my bumper. You're like, whoa, we didn't touch your bumper. We don't have touch-up paint. I mean, I guess we could get it, but like, really? So like, that's why it's so important to have a policy to look over the whole car, take pictures right off the bat. Like, because at the end, when the customer gets the car back here, the last one to touch it, you're going to be to blame for everything. And if you want to keep your reputation, you're probably going to have to come up with that 10K.
How many times have you gone through that a lot before in the past?
Every week.
Every week?
Every week.
Damn.
Yep. That's why you learn. Take pictures, document. I mean, we're not perfect at it still, but the guys are doing a really good job with that.
What do you do if the customer says, even if they, like, you do take pictures and everything and they're still like adamant of you paying for it? What do you do then? Do you tell them no, or are you, what's kind of like your solution?
Man, it's a really tough solution. It's a tough situation.
Yeah.
A lot of times we'll just take care of stuff, but Usually when you're honest, you have a good reputation, and you have proof and timestamps, it's kind of hard to argue, you know?
Yeah.
It's an uncomfortable deal.
And say, if you're not subscribing, please click the red button right here and subscribe to our page for all our updated content. Here's Anthony. Man, you got lucky, bro. I was about to do something.
What are you about to do?
Nothing?
That was good, man. You should do that more often. Come on, guys.
Are you gonna tell people to subscribe?
Yeah, subscribe. I don't know how many subscribers we're at. I don't know, 10K?
Yeah, we're about 10K.
I wish. All right, it's time for another message of the week. I've been getting you guys hitting me up in the comments on YouTube. People are asking me questions about business. Continue to do so. I'll respond to you in the comments, but I'll also make a video explaining more things about it. So you heard recently that a guy had called here. He had issues with customers. He was asking us how we handle it. I don't know who it was because Anthony took the call. I was here, but he didn't give it to me, so maybe he thought I was busy. But one of the things that I would recommend from all my years and decades in this business is, I know you're like just starting your business or whatever, and you're thinking, I just want to do this much. I'll be happy if I do a few $100,000 in sales and I make $50,000 a year, whatever. But you really need to think about what you want your business to be in 10 years. What do you want it to be in 20 years? And then you have to build it off of that. And to do that, you want to think about that and make it like a huge business. How does a huge business run? Because if you don't figure out all the systems and processes and make policies right off the bat, you're going to be beating your head into the table, into your desk, into the wall, blood, sweat, and tears for all these mistakes and things that you didn't know. So you got to learn how big businesses run. And one of the things about a customer with damages to their vehicle or perceived damages that could already been there, if you had a policy and a procedure in place, a system for this, it could have saved you a lot of headaches. So one of the things we do here is we take pictures of everything. We're not perfect, but we try. We have a timestamp. You know, here's the car. We haven't started on it. Here's some stuff we've noticed. And, you know, it's their timestamp before we did anything. So that can really help you and save you. And that would have helped you a lot in that process. And, you know, maybe you didn't want to take care of it. Maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe you're even being scammed. If you made it to court, you know, you would win the case if you had those timestamp pictures and processes and all that. So another thing we do around here is like right here, we're working on a customer flow chart. This is like from the time we contact, schedule, take a deposit, people bring in the car, we do the inspection, to the way we treat the client while we have the car to the end. You know, there's a flow chart for that. And all these things are going to make the business run efficiently. Also, another thing you'll find that we've been dealing with is like, hey, like, please do this with the vehicle when you have the vehicle so this doesn't happen to the vehicle. And, but yet it keeps happening. And then it's a headache on our end and it becomes an issue. If you have a policy in place for that and, you know, everybody's responsible for it, and if something does go wrong because people aren't really caring or being careless, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, if it happens too much, they'll be responsible for it. Maybe it'll come out of their paycheck. And then, you know, they'll either quit or they won't let that happen again, right? So you got to have a policy for everything. And people need to feel it. Just because the company takes care of everything, sometimes people forget that and they don't think about it. So things like this could save you like big time in the long run. And, you know, if people don't want to be responsible and they get mad, do you really want them at your company anyways? You know, so most people get on board. Some of them will get out, and that's okay. Just got to keep doing your best. Not everybody's going to want to stay with you, and you got to know that. You still got to do your best for them. At the end of the day, things will work out for you because you do things right for people. So, you know, leave some comments down below. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but I feel like I made a good point here. And just to touch base on that and make sure I'm on the, you know, give you guys some good value. If your company is, you just want to make a few $100,000, let's plan to make $1 million, right? If you're at $1 million, let's plan to make 10 million. Let's plan to make 100 million. How does a company run that does 100 million? Because until you have the systems and processes to do that, you won't be able to run a company past a few $1,000,000 to 10 million, 20, 50, 100 plus. You've got to figure all that stuff out. People, systems, processes. Okay? So like, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you next time.